Hello everybody, LoricElf again. Thought I'd do my Super NES games. All loose carts, except for maybe a couple that aren't right here, but this is most of them. Super Boy, starting out with sports games because they suck. Champions, World Class Soccer. Haven't played either as much. If any of them are good, let me know. NBA Jam, great game. Very fun multiplayer game. Good port. NHL 94. I like the Genesis one. I don't know the differences really, so whatever. Madden 97. If I remember right, you can train your own individual guys on this, and like using Turbo, just pimp out some of their stats. But haven't played it a whole lot. FIFA soccer game. Haven't really played this one too much either, but picked it up somewhere along the line. Anyways, the one sports game that I really like, Baseball Simulator 1.0, or 1000, whatever people call it. Culture Brain game, they have a Nintendo game kind of like this, but it's cool. You can get guys with power-ups and pitchers, you know, hitters, everybody, you can get different power-ups. You choose all their stats, make your own teams. Pretty cool game. Next up, go for some kind of side-scroller type games. Some of these are pretty bad, some of them are pretty cool. Star Wars game, pretty cool. I like the series they had of these. They're nice games. Super Bunk, kind of rare, really fun game. Hudson Soft has some classics. Rise of the Robots, hadn't played that one. Maybe it's pretty good, I don't know. Ninja. Ninja had to get in the picture. Alright, if you know about this game, let me know. I assume it's a side-scroller. Some Mickey game. Gem Power or something. Haven't played it, let me know about that one. Batman Forever. Haven't played that one either. At least not more than turning it on. Some more that I played here. Turrican games, they're pretty cool. I kind of like them. Probably one of the few people who likes the Turrican games. Mario All-Stars, Super Mario World, classic. Great combo cart. Blues Brothers, bought it just because I like the Blues Brothers. It's not a good side-scroller. Family Dog, I like something about that. The game's not that great, but Wizard of Oz, not that good. Kind of fun to try to suffer through a little bit, but not that great. Moving on to some RPG type games. Not really an RPG, but I guess it kind of fits the bill a little bit for my collection at least. Here's Lagoon. I don't know if that's a Draken sequel or not, but meaning to play it. I'm a big fan of Draken, made by the same people. I think it kind of looks the same. I don't remember if I've seen much, but a couple screenshots. Tecmo Secret of the Stars, RPG. Pretty cool game. Been meaning to get more into that one. I've already started a little bit, but kind of an underrated game. Probably not a lot of people have heard of it. Young Merlin, haven't tried. Let me know if that's any good. Or if it's even an RPG. Final Fantasy II, great classic. I don't have a Final Fantasy III right now, so I need to get that. And the Draken game I was talking about, one of the first games on Super NES. For some reason I always liked it a lot. Just a lot of like walking around and kind of auto fighting stuff, and really easy to die in that game if you don't know what you're doing. Brain Lord, hadn't played that one much, made by Enix. I don't know. At some point become Square Enix, so maybe it has some potential. Let me know. Might and Magic 3, Tales of Terra, Wanderers from YS3, Ultima, The False Prophet, Super Mario RPG, Illusions of Gaia. Some Lord of the Rings game, I got a strategy guide for that one. ActRaiser, not really RPG, but it's an awesome game, as you probably all know. Paladin's Quest. I want to know more about that game. Don't know too much about it yet, but I think some things I've seen or read I like. Soul Blazer. I'm not even sure what kind of game that is. Probably just a side scroller if I'm thinking right.
It's fun.
It's a good one.
I like it.
Secret is it a side scroller?
Yeah. Wait, no.
It's an RPG?
Yeah, it's more like an RPG.
Cool. Secret of Mana, awesome 3-player game if you ever do that. I'm sure it's, perfectly fine 1-player. Lufia, a couple different ones. This one's Fortress of Doom. I guess this is the first one or whatever. A couple miscellaneous games. Mystical Ninja, love that game. I'm really disappointed. This is one of the first Super NES games there were. Disappointed they didn't release any of the other ones. I'm pretty sure they got other ones in Japan, that were released there, but it didn't take off here. But it's an excellent game. Fun 2-player, lots of mini games, lots of little shops you can do fun stuff in. Really underrated, in my opinion. But Bomberman 2, great fun multiplayer games. I got the multi-tap. We played those a few times. Zelda. Original release, whatever. Great game, beat that one many times. That was a classic growing up. Super Metroid, hadn't really beat that one, played it some. Somebody I subscribed to recently told me you don't really like these games too much, and I'm in the same boat. Never got into Donkey Kong Country games too much, but they're classics, so we'll see here. Now this game I've loved forever. I think for a long time it wasn't really noticed, but anymore I think the last couple of years starting to get known as kind of a hard to find, cool game. I think it's going for a little more than some on eBay anymore. Pinball game. I don't remember playing this one too much, but it's a cool game. Mario Paint, got that with the mouse and everything. It's kind of fun. A couple little mini game or music making game in there. Fun. Now for some strategy games. First I'll do the romance games. Got a lot of these. Romance 2, the Three Kingdoms 2, Nobunga's Ambition, Torta Up, Messed Up Lord of Darkness, Romance 3, Dragon of Destiny, Romance 4, Wall of Fire, which I first played on the PlayStation, didn't even know it came out for Super NES, but picked it up as soon as I found out. A couple more strategy games. Super Conflict. The original Conflict on Nintendo was one of my favorite 2-player games, but Rampart, pretty cool game. Aerobis, strategy, kinda same koi game where you run an airport and try to expand, etc. Lost Vikings 2. I guess I don't have one, but pretty good game. Each Viking has some abilities, and you switch between them. Populous, dirt cheap game, but pretty fun. I really like running your own castle, expanding, fighting, Armageddon, whatever. I got the two kind of weird games out of the way. Home Improvement. I'm not even sure why I got that one, but hadn't really played it. That one, lesser than likely. I don't know too much about it. If it's any good or worth a try, let me know. Otherwise, it's kind of at the bottom of the list for me. Liberty or Death, another koi game. Cool strategy. Sim City, I got two Sim Cities. They have different fronts to them, so I kept them both. No difference, I'm sure, in the game. Utopia, haven't really gotten into that one much. Started a little bit. Sim Ant, which is an awesome game. I like Sim Ant. Sim City 2000, didn't realize they had that for Super NES, but picked that up when I found out. Sim Earth, kind of a weird game. Don't really understand that too much, but it's alright. Moving on to some racing games. The classic Mario Kart. I remember the rental store picking that one up. First day I ever saw it was at the rental store. They just got it in. I had to have it. Played it all night. Rock and Roll Racing, excellent 2-player game. Very fun. Lots of cool, turns, graphics. Really kind of fun shooting game. You can blow each other up and stuff too. Race driving, like that in the arcades. Got that for Genesis. Cool game. Radical Psycho Machine Racing. It's kind of like rock and roll racing. It's more basic. You can actually edit your tracks and stuff, but it's pretty buggy. Street Racer. Hadn't even really played that one. Super Off-Road. Love that game. If I ever get a arcade machine or two, I want to get the 3-player Super Off-Road arcade. It's an excellent game. Very fun. Couple fighting games. Almost done here, guys. Punch-Out, of course. Fun. Best of the Best. That's been out for many systems. Haven't really played the Super NES. I think I played more than... Well, maybe it was a Super NES I played, not Nintendo, but... Kind of interesting. You gotta like invest in your moves and choose your moves, and kind of weird. Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat 2. I guess I don't have one. Super Street Fighter Alpha 2. Killer Instinct. Tournament Fighters. I try to get that game for every system I can. Kind of a cheesy game though. One more fighting game, I guess. World Heroes. Finishing off the loose carts here. Shooters and, kind of, I guess, vehicle, aircraft, whatever games. Haven't really played that one much, but I've seen it forever at the rental store, and I didn't even know it was a shooter. But Phalanx. The other one is Desert Strike. Darius Twin. Haven't played that one too much. Star Fox, played that one a decent amount, great game. Space Megaforce, that's about my favorite shooter ever. It's an excellent game. I encourage you to try it if you haven't. Shoplifter 3, I guess. I'm not sure where the others were, or what systems or whatever. Finally, finish off the show. Pocky and Rocky 1 and 2, just some of my recent games. Remember those from back in the day, friends' basements, fun to play, 2 players, kind of like you're a guy, but it kind of has like a shooter element to it. But anyways, that's my Super NES games. Thanks for watching, and party on.